Hi everybody, this is Tony the Sailor in the Garden again for Lewisburg Community TV. This is the auger which I used the other week to plant a load of trees. This is the weed puller, the tack life, which I found quite useful in the garden. And then over here is another thing I found useful. This is a digital vernier. Now I quite often can't remember what size drills I've got, and sometimes they're not marked on it. So with this little implement, you can just measure, that's a 10 mil, and you can see on here it says 10 mil, and on there it says 9.84. Now most of you like me will probably use your garage, not to put a car in, but to stow all your garden things and bits and pieces. And I found that floor space is quite difficult to keep clear, so I've started hanging most of my stuff up on the wall or on the ceiling. So up here, I put a full ceiling in, like a loft, and up here, back up here, I've stuck the garden cushions and the basket off the mower. Now I'll show you this. So this set of cushions, there's 4 of them in here. They're large dog cushions we use outside. They're pretty heavy. So what I've rigged up is this pulley system. Now, some of you might be familiar with pulley systems, some of you not. That's a single pulley. And that's a double pulley. Now, if you, I suppose a lot of you would probably just hang that up, put the rope through and pull it. Now that would mean that you're pulling down with the same weight as whatever you're trying to pull. Now if you were to put it that way round and have another pulley at the top, you would have 2 strands of rope here. So when you lift this, there'd be 2 strands pulling up and you've half the weight. Now with this one here, I put this on the ceiling or up on the roof and then had a single one below it. So it was like that. And what Charlotte found, that when she was trying to lift it, pull this thing up, she was having to lift half this load, which is still pretty heavy. So what we did, we swapped them over and put the double block at the bottom, and then at the top, so all the rope will go through, we put 2 single blocks and also made it fast to the top. So now, when you pull, you've got 4 parts of rope here, so we've effectively quartered the load. So if this weighed say 20 kilos, I'd be only lifting 5. So it's quite easy to lift. But you have an awful lot of rope because you've got 4 times the amount of rope. So whatever height this is, say that was 2 meters, you've got 8 meters of rope down here to sort out. Now we've done a similar thing over here. Now this is the basket off the back of the mower, which holds 25 litres, and it's pretty heavy. But you can see there's hardly any weight at all on this. Okay, so this is the back of the mower, which is pretty heavy to be fair. If I try and lift this, it's almost a 2-handed job. Yeah, with this pulley system, it's pretty simple. So this is a little 3-fold purchase, which as you can see there's 6 parts of rope there. So it's got a mechanical advantage of 6. So for example, if this weighed 6 kilos, although it's probably a lot more than that, I'd be lifting 6 kilos with just 1 kilo of effort. So if any of you want to put up a pulley system in your garage to get things out of the way, what you'll probably need is some either single or double pulley blocks. I haven't got any large ones. And you can make these up how you want. So for example, you'd attach that to a beam. You'd make your rope fast to the top. You then feed it down through your pulley and then up through the other pulley, which again you'd make fast with another eye bolt on the ceiling. And then as you pulled on this one, this would pull this block up, which is attached to your weight, and it'd be 2 moving parts there, so you'd half the weight. Now if you go to buy any of these bits and pieces, these pulleys, you'll notice this one says 25, M25. Now that is the diameter. This is where this vernier comes in useful again. The 25 is the diameter of the sheave on the outside. So it's about there, 25. The inside width of this sheave is about 11 mil. So an M25 pulley is 25 millimeters diameter of the sheave, the outside of the sheave, and the width of the sheave is about 11 millimeters, and you would use a 6 to 8 millimeter rope on that. So leaving the garage behind, we'll go and see what's happening to the wild flowers that we sowed probably about a month ago, if they've actually grown at all. So I'm not really sure what this lot is. There's 3 packets of wild seeds that went down there, and there's some grass seeds in them as well. So hopefully we'll have poppies and all sorts. So these are the willows we planted a few weeks ago. They seem to be coming on okay. These are the 200 odd hornbeam that we planted a few weeks ago, and they seem to be coming on okay. There's quite a bit of grass in between, but I'm going to thin that out. So this is the pond that we were digging out a couple of weeks ago. We wanted it mainly for frogs, but it would appear that the birds love it, and at the end of this I'll show you a little clip of the birds having some fun in here. So that's all from me from this week, and thanks for watching Lewisburg Community TV, and hope to see you again. Alright, bye for now.